guys, and welcome back to my channel. In my last video I'd shared with you my recipe for the chicken chili fry, in which I'd mentioned that I love serving these with some whole wheat crepes. They're somewhat of a cross between a pancake and a dosa, and they're nice and savory and super easy to make. Here's how I make them. Over here I've got 1 cup of whole wheat atta, whole wheat flour, the same flour that you use for your chapatis, to which I add a couple of tablespoons of rice flour. Now this is optional, I make it with or without this, but the rice flour gives the edges a nice slight crunch that I quite like. So I've popped in about 2 tablespoons of rice flour. Next we're going to flavor this batter. I've got 1 green chili that I've finely chopped, that goes in the bowl. I've got half a small onion that I've chopped up finely. I'm going to put that in. And a few curry leaves. These are about 4 to 5 curry leaves that I'm going to just roughly tear up using my fingers like you see here, and add that to the bowl as well. I'm going to add some salt to taste, and I'm going to add some freshly cracked black pepper. Again, this is to taste. And that's all the ingredients you're going to need. Using a whisk, I'm just going to stir everything together to mix that up nicely. And now I'm going to add some room temperature water. Add the water gradually and whisk to make sure that there are no lumps left in the batter. In the initial stages, just whisk enough to incorporate a little bit of that flour into the water. You don't want to overwork the batter. So like you can see here, I've got a fairly runny pancake batter. I'm looking for something a little thinner than this, so I'm going to just add a tiny bit more water and keep whisking till everything is well incorporated. Now, like you can see here, the mixture is fairly runny, quite watery. That's the consistency you're looking for. Now, to fry these crepes, we're also going to need a little bit of oil. So I've taken a little oil in a bowl like this, and I've cut off the top of an onion, and I'm going to pierce that with a fork. We're going to use this to grease the pan. So let's go on over now to the stove top. I've heated my dosa pan here, and now I simply dip that onion into the oil and use that to grease my pan. This not only helps you control the amount of oil on the pan, but it also adds a nice subtle flavor to your pancakes or dosas. And we're going to ladle some batter onto the pan like you can see here. I'm doing my bit to try and get it into somewhat of a circular shape, but I wouldn't worry too much about it. They're going to be just as delicious, even though they're not the perfect circle. If you find that your batter is not as thin as this is, just add a little more water and whisk till you get this consistency. Now you're going to let your pancake cook off for a little while till you see the top almost drying out and turning an opaque color like you can see here. And you want to cook this on a medium heat. Now once you see a little color developing around the edges like you can see here, you know that your pancake is ready to flip over. So I gently brush the tops with a little more oil, and then carefully and gently you're going to flip your pancake over. Now like you can see, the pancake's got a beautiful golden brown color on one side, and we're going to cook it on the second side till it is completely cooked and it gets a nice coloring on the second side as well. After letting it cook off on the second side, gently peek to make sure that the second side's done as well. When you're happy that it has cooked and it's got a beautiful color, you're ready to take it off the heat. And you're going to cook off the rest of your pancakes in the same manner. And you're now ready to serve up these gorgeous hot whole wheat pancakes. I'm serving this up with some of that chicken chili fry that I'd made before. If you haven't seen that video yet, definitely go ahead and check it out. It's a quick, simple and delicious recipe. Now on to my pancakes. This is how they've turned out. They've got a nice color going on it, and you can see the edges are nice and crisp over here. And that is exactly how we enjoy it best. So serve these piping hot. They're a very good option for breakfast if you want something a little more elaborate. They make a great quick weeknight meal as well. So whether you serve it up for breakfast or dinner, I hope you enjoy these dosas and the chicken chili fry to go with it. I hope you enjoyed today's recipe, guys. If you did, don't forget to give this video a thumbs up and share it with family and friends that you think might enjoy it. If you're new to my channel, please consider subscribing to it. Once you do, don't forget to click that little bell icon right next to it so that you get notified every time I upload a new video. Thank you so much for watching today, guys. I'm going to see you really soon with another delicious recipe. So till then, take care. Bye.